goodness, the Panthers have done it again. Call them back-to-back Stanley Cup champs.
Just about there, and they made this one look easy for the players, the fans. We have night team coverage for you right here. First out to the arena, the night team is Josh Moser, where the Cats have just been on fire. Oilers who, Josh?
Exactly, Craig. I mean, this is why they're the defending Stanley Cup champions, and now the Panthers are officially back-to-back Stanley Cup title winners. And just a flat-out dominant performance here in game number 6. It is a 5-1 victory. Unfortunately, due to copyright restrictions, we cannot show you the highlights right now. And we are just inside the tunnel, really, outside of the Oilers locker room. We're going to be making our way to the ice momentarily. We've got about a 30-minute presentation. Remember, all of the players are going to get a turn with the cup to take it around the ice. But when you talk about this team this year and how special they were, really hurt the entire regular season, then they come into the postseason, they get Matthew Tkachuk back, they get their star Aaron Ekblad back off of suspension for PEDs, you trade for Brad Marchand at the trade deadline, you bring in Seth Jones at the trade deadline, and these players come together and they turn out to be a phenomenal team, really without ever practicing here in the last month. And if you go back to the first series against the Tampa Bay Lightning, they were favored, the Panthers, starting every single series this postseason on the road. It is the best postseason team possibly in NHL history, winning 10 games, and then to come back here and do it on home ice. Sam Reinhart, the hero, 4 goals in this Game 6 clinching win. He was phenomenal in the playoffs the entire year. Last year, comes up big at the end of the Stanley Cup this year. Had the 4 goals tonight. He scored in the last 4 goals this entire series. And remember, we have team coverage. We've got people all across South Florida. We've got my partner, Mike DePasquale, is here as well. But right now, it is all about the Cats. And if you really take a step back and think about what this win represents, this is a dynasty. We're talking about the best team since the Big 3 in South Florida. They had LeBron James. They had Dwayne Wade. They had Chris Bosh. Well, this team has a Hall of Famer in Sergei Bobrovsky. They've got Matthew Tkachuk. They've got Alexander Barkov. And again, we're going to get you out to the ice momentarily. But a huge night in South Florida sports history. Back-to-back wins for the Florida Panthers. We're just beginning our championship coverage this evening. Let's go back inside the studio to Craig and Lynn.
All right, Josh, thank you, but don't go far. We're going to hear a lot more from you just as soon as we can share some of those highlights and see all the activity going on there.
Panther fans were confident from the very beginning this was going to be a sweep. Let's go to Maricela Burgos. She's inside there, the arena, with all the fans, the merch you've been covering for a couple of weeks now. How are people feeling, Maricela?
They ran into this store to try to get their hands on the latest championship shirts, as well as and look at this, back-to-back champions. Look at that new merchandise. Let's talk to some of these guys. How are you feeling after that win?